Hello and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, where today we have got more story progress to make. Hooray! Because we sure as heck don't have anything else to do that I haven't already done at least once. And it looks like we are locked into Rauru, Agriston, and Kia. Does any of them want anything specific other than Grimgera? Agriston wants elemental chains, which I guess he can technically do if he uses a fan. And Kia cannot get either of the things she wants from this particular mission. Cool.
Shall we spar, Your Majesty?
And they want us to defeat enemies with Zonai devices.
Maybe this.
Using our typical buttered snails.
Forward now!
I guess I gotta play as Agriston for a bit.
Rauru entrusted
Actually, no, I don't.
secret stones to Kia, Artie, Agriston, and Rafika,
Well, I
who
kinda
together with Zelda and Minoru vowed to defend Hyrule as its 6 sages. The group then set the oncoming monster horde to rout in a tremendous display of strength. With first-hand proof of their combined might, Rauru resolved to go on the offensive against the Demon King's onslaught. Thus, he and the 6 sages held a war council to discuss how they might reclaim Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganondorf once and for all. Before the final battle could begin, they first needed to clear a path to the castle grounds. To this end, Rauru proposed splitting their forces into 2 separate fronts, each of which would be tasked with stemming the tide of monsters at its source.
So I guess the other route is the one that's gonna have the other 4 characters.
The Knight Construct was charged with launching a surprise attack on the enemy forces stationed in the depths. Meanwhile, Rauru and the 6 sages would set out to engage the ever-growing monster army awaiting them in the Ceres Scablands.
Why are enemy forces waiting in the depths? We've never seen any enemy ever come up from the depths. At any point. I mean, I guess you can say shades have come up from the depths, but, like, they aren't part of this, are they? They were around before Ganondorf was doing his thing. What are those? Is that gonna be Marbled Grima? Or Grimbled Goma? Oh, just Grim Goma. It's the first one where they didn't just replace the first syllable with Grim.
So the day has come. I'd like that beast for myself. When the blood moon first rose over Hyrule, that demon appeared and struck at Death Mountain. It overran our home and summoned that terrible beast to the mountain's crater. Any Goron who still draws breath would want to see the Archfiend slain.
I've no doubt.
Tonight, we shall finally have our vengeance. I've long awaited this moment. I wouldn't dare miss it.
In that case, perhaps you'd be willing to hear my plan.
What is it?
We'll take them by surprise and decimate their ranks from the inside out.
Ooh, good idea. Except, how will we do it?
One of your Zonai arts, I presume?
If that's what you call it. Now, we make for the nearby caves and take position beneath the enemy. If we can just reach the surface, they'll be ours. And I know the perfect shortcut to get us there.
Ascend? Ascend indeed. Man, that would have been so much cooler if it actually did respectable damage. I feel like water should get rid of the fire on a weak point gauge, but it doesn't. You need ice to break fire. Water only breaks mud.
I'm not satisfied yet.
Yeah, Grimgoma is certainly a thing that I'm saddened by. Because, yeah, all the other Grim guys have been replace first syllable of Tears of the Kingdom boss name with Grim. We had Grimgera instead of Kolgera. We had Grimtarok instead of Muktarok. So really it should be Grimbled Goma or Marbled Grima. Both of those would have been significantly more fun. Looks like we barely got that in time. What are you doing over here, Aggerston? Jump on prompt appeared too late.
Prepare yourselves for this.
Excuse me. Excuse me again. Okay, we've got new paths opened up. This one will take us to a camp. I see you there, Korok. You can't hide your yahaha from me. Shouldn't I be getting some element chains there? Okay, so let us do the usual. Show me the Koroks. Show me the chests. No more negative effects on us. And you know what? Let's also make Zonai devices cheaper. Been a while since I've bought anything from this guy.
Rest well, fight well.
Certainly.
I was really hoping I'd get some element chains out of that. Okay, so Grimbled Goma is throwing gloom rocks at us that explode after a while. Okay. Fresh battery. Dang it, the fact that its weak point got exposed made it so that we couldn't do an element chain.
Useful tool.
There.
Now then.
What else did Agriston want to have happen? Lightning clad weak point gauges. Or no, this isn't one of those. It was lightning-y because I shocked it.
Well enough matter. Strength flows through me.
Oh. I guess they're not going to show up in a different mission. Yahaha. Well, now that Zelda is playable, she needs to defeat any stone taluses who show up. Shame we already defeated one.
I'll take it from here. Hyrule's name! I have you! Strength flows through me. I have you!
And let's set up this camp.
I'm ready to go.
And
Zelda.
now back to Zelda, who is immediately getting exploded.
I won't fall.
What am I supposed to do? Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do about this guy. The ones who are on these, what, trees, rocks, whatever they are. They are easily countered without even needing to use the things to send them back, because just one hit topples the towers. It's the wooden towers that have been created by the bokoblins where we have to send something back, because those are apparently sturdier. Yeah. And let's go get this other chest. And now that that's done,
I'll take it from here. Together we thrive. None can stop us.
I pressed the button when it was on Kia.
Zelda.
Of course. We'll carve a path clean through them. No holding back. Keep rolling.
Agriston.
Already on it.
Kia's finisher, because Kia's got the strongest weapon, just plain and simple.
All right.
Fine effort.
I feel like if I slipped through and took no damage, they really ought to count that as a perfect dodge. Zelda, we need your help.
Kia!
Just watch, Zelda.
And Agriston said he wanted to deal with Grim Goma, so Grimbled Goma will be his, I suppose. He's probably got something that makes him better against it than anyone else anyway.
Witness my might. And fall before me!
And indeed, he does have something that makes him better against Grimbled Goma than anyone else. And it's the fact that Grimbled Goma is armored, and all of Agriston's moves do increased damage to armored weak points.
What? Take Robert! Yes, sir. I have you!
Hey there, guard. Things are going fine with me. I hope the same is true of you. Oh. We got a big rock.
All will yield.
Was kind of hoping that would accomplish more. What if Zelda shoots it in the eye? That didn't accomplish much.
Still here!
What if we try a temporal toss? I mean, that didn't do nothing.
Just watch, Zelda.
Let me handle it. Prepare yourselves for this. Together.
With pleasure.
Just gonna wave our stick, put a whole bunch of sparklies right under him. That did way less damage than I had hoped it would.
Agriston!
Not today.
I've already done all of the things it's asked for.
Witness my might. And fall before me!
Agriston!
Right here.
And there we go. Grimbled Goma down.
My king shall devour Hyrule. All in due time.
Precisely as we planned.
Yeah, and it made for a good diversion, too. The rest is up to Callum. And his friend, of course.
I hope they'll not lay waste to the terrain in the process.
As do I. We should go too, in case they need help.
We've nothing to gain from rushing in unprepared, and much to lose in the face of dangerous new enemies.
We can never be too careful. Our faith is with you, Knight Construct.
Really wish they gave it an actual name. We didn't get to 700 enemies in that battle? Oof. Especially oof, because story missions are basically the only ones where we have a shot at getting to 700. Oh, we've got some new sky. And a bunch of new missions in general. Excuse me, why is Ambush in the Depths a sky mission? Excuse me? It's about as far from the depths as you can get, game. Oh, nice. Recharges energy for Night Construct faster in flight mode. And there's our second Goron OC. Faster special attack charge rate seems nice.
Well done.
No idea how much faster, but faster.
I can't wait to test my skill.
Yeah, we could get fuse attacks for Cadlin. Better basic attacks, or basic actions for Agriston seems good. Okay, we got an extra button on his, what is that, C2? Fuse attacks for Shalani. Doesn't she need that? I think she needs that.
My blade grows ever sharper.
All of our people, working as one.
Hey there, Outlander. Oh, +5 camp supply slots. I guess now we'll actually be able to fill all 3 bars. Use attacks for Pinnock. Better basic actions for Rafika. Let's do that.
No quitting just yet.
Better, or a second button press on his C2. I don't think I've used his C2 a whole lot, but maybe I should.
A newfound strength.
Nothing new in the depths. So we can bring Kia on that one, and I wonder, can we bring Cadlin or
Fine
Lago?
time to prepare before we move on.
We sure can. So let's check what Cadlin and or Lago need, because Kia needs to just be with Cadlin or do a sync strike with Lago. Cadlin needs Volt Fruits, which means that he doesn't really have to be there. Whereas Lago has to do fuse attacks and a perfect dodge and deplete weak point gauges with fuse attacks. So yeah, let's go on this one and bring Lago.
Into the fray, then.
Come.
Not gonna bother with camp effects though.
I set forth at once.
Prove yourself.
Understood. Over here.
Right, I need to complete weak point gauges with fuse attacks. So next time I see one that's almost depleted, I need to whip out the fuse attack.
Stand down.
So that was weak point gauge with fuse attack.
It seems what's done.
So what else we got?
My blade is at the ready. I start anew. Down with you.
I'll help you.
Why can't I use it? Because I'm being knocked back.
Stand down.
Okay, so I believe all Lago still needs to do is get a perfect dodge. And there we go.
go no further.
Now, out of curiosity, if we are controlling Kia when we do the sync strike between these two, yeah, we get to do a lot more damage. Right, his is a hold, not a rapid press. Because, yeah, as nice as the champions buffing other people with sync strikes is, I think I'd rather just get all the damage up front most of the time. There are exceptions, like people getting the lightning effect from Artie is pretty good. But like the shield from Agriston, the bubble from Kia, they're not great.
Just what I was hoping for.
Well, I remember I should buy more butter.
Hey! This should prove useful.
There was something else that showed up, but I'm not seeing it. So maybe there wasn't. Robot really wants me to unlock that Goron. If there's anyone who needs Lionels or boss book hoblins, I will consider it. We do need lightning-clad weak point gauges, which I believe I saw several of there. Calamo needs moblins and a Hinox. There were moblins there. Lago needs a Lionel. So if I can do Calamo and Lago, which it looks like I probably can, then that would get us progress on 2.
I must aim to match your valor.
So Calamo does the moblins, Lago does the Lionel.
I'm setting out.
What else did Lago need? I should check. So Calamo also needs a Hinox, which isn't here, and Lago needs elemental chains, which we cannot conveniently do. Which is not to say that we can't do them at all. That's one elemental chain. And 3 elemental chains somewhat. How'd we get to 3? I don't know, but we did. Calamo has to do with Moblin. Alright, that's a Moblin for Calamo. Okay, so he's bouncy. He does some sumo slaps. He's got some spins. He feels way better than the other OC Goron.
Let's see what you're made of. Very well.
Every time I see Keese, it's like, oh no, I should have brought Pinnock.
Predictable.
Alright, where's the Lionel? Lago needs a Lionel. That's not a Lionel. There's the Lionel.
With all my strength. I'll not hold back.
Well, this is annoying.
Remain alert. Stand down. Or else! You go no further.
That better count as a Lionel for Lago. If one of the NPCs got the last hit, I'm going to be upset. Okay, good. It was Lionel's Lago. Or, no, Lago's Lionel. The other way around. It wasn't Lionel's Lago. That would be bad for us. Yeah, Guard, I don't know if this game only counts the last hit for credit. I think it's actually just whoever you're controlling at the time it still counts for. But I don't know for sure. All I know is that if it's the last enemy in a mission, it doesn't pop up the little thing that says, you did it.
Feeling lucky today. Feeling lucky today.
Okay, so he's just going to turn all of his strong attacks blue, which makes them get stronger with each additional button press. Neat.
Feeling lucky today.
Apparently he's feeling real lucky today.
We tread this path together. Can't go taking this for granted.
What do you want me to do specifically this one, robot? I guess it does have a Talus for Zelda. But I don't see any other reason to do specifically that one. This one does have a Lionel that Lago can take care of. But we're forced into Artie for the other character. What does Artie need? She needs to deploy with, like, Clink. And Raru. Or no, Zelda. But Zelda isn't Lago. We'll save that mission for a bit later. What about this one? Agriston. And there's a Lionel. What does Agriston need? Lightning weak gauges 700 enemies in one battle. Okay. And we've got to do this before 2 more battles, but hey, this is 1 more battle. So, let's do Agriston and Lago over here. Lago gets to take care of the Lionel. And also everything else, if we're being honest, because Lago feels way better than Agriston.
Forward now.
Wait, Lago doesn't need a Lionel anymore. Lago already got his Lionel. What does Lago need? Exploit an enemy weakness. Well, Lago can definitely exploit an enemy weakness. Though perhaps I should leave. And hey, we get to figure out if that counts as a battle for the purposes of this. It does not. Okay, so let's actually bring Calamo instead because there's moblins there. And Lago, considering he just needs to exploit a weakness and do a question mark out thing, he cannot get past this current tier of things.
A battle-minded Gurok.
Whereas Calamo
able to use this.
Needs the thing. He needs the moblins. So flowers get better with honey. I don't know why. I don't know why a hardy radish counts as a flower instead of a vegetable. Are there any flowers we've got like a million of that would be useful? And you know what? There. First time we've maxed out every gauge.
A change for the better.
I'm setting out.
Calamo!
I gotcha. Take that!
Just a little late in doing the switch prompt. Calamo actually does feel pretty good these days. He's gotten enough upgrades to his kit to come into his own. I really wish that that did enough damage to get the KO. Strong, or not strong attacks, special attacks just, they don't feel strong enough in this game. Like, would it be ideal for them to be just the best moves ever possible? No. It'd be really centralizing if the game was just all about use special attacks. But when they take so much effort to get, you want them to do a little more. This is the first blue-maned Lionel we've seen in a while, which is kind of annoying considering I think I've got like a couple weapons that need blue-maned Lionel horns to unlock their special thing. Oh, this guy's gonna take a bit to take down.
I'm not just a traveler.
So this should get rid of the Lionel.
I can fight too.
Yep. Oh. Oh, good. It lets us enhance weapons right here on the spot. Which really begs the question, why was the robot so adamant about making sure that we upgraded our weapons? Also, why should I upgrade this Cobble Crusher when I've got this Stone Smasher right here? Buddy, you should use that instead. Damage at full hearts seems... Oh. It seems like a good idea until you consider how easy it is to lose a heart. Yeah, we can... just take stuff and go now, and then we can go to the actual smithy to deal with some things.
I'm making good progress.
got plenty more to go.
Need more wild berries.
Hey. Hmm? 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 Oh.
Let's actually look at all the shops, see if there's anything worth buying anywhere.
Oh. Hi. Mm.
Why is that guy just selling monster parts in a random part of Hyrule?
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Like, where does he get them?
Hey!
I know these meats are expensive, but I've got a lot of money right now. And now we have to do this one. I don't see anything that anyone specifically needs, but we'll check. There were boss bokoblins and moblins in there. And I'm not seeing anyone that needs to go. And so, let's do Kia
Cut them all down.
and Cadlin,
Let me handle it.
Come.
because they need to deploy together. And deploying them together deploys them together.
For Sora Pride.
So that'll unlock Kia's next tier of things to do. And what was it Cadlin wanted? 'Cause he probably wants to do stuff. Oh, he wants to collect Volt Fruits. I can't specifically do that here. I mean, maybe I can, but I don't think I'll find any on Death Mountain.
I'm here.
Okay, Fire Moblin down.
My queen. I'll do all I can.
a nice quick mission. Right, I needed to do more Zonite Steel things. That'll be enough for this particular moment in time. And now let's actually go here. So, Raffica, we need to remove this strong attack damage 2% seal. And doing that apparently requires a lot of fruits, mushrooms, flowers, teeth, and permits. Why? Don't ask me. Wish I could sort these by what I've got the most of. Maybe I can. I can indeed. Taking that off because we've got a better one just available right now. Plus 6% instead of plus 3%. Or, sorry, plus 8% instead of plus 3%. But do I actually want that? No, I'd rather have strong attack damage than special attack damage. Still weird that there have been 0 other bow characters so far. Yeah, Outlander, you would think Night Construct could use bows, but nope, apparently Rafka's the only one who can use bows. Even though the other Rito do whip out a bow for some of their attacks. We need someone who uses a one-hander and wants their weapon upgraded, like, badly. You know what? Lago wants his weapon upgraded. Though actually, auto guard freezing enemies isn't a great perk. Maybe we can find him a better one. By upgrading, say, a castle guard sword. Because this has... Why is the gnarled wooden stick so strong? I was gonna say this has higher base damage, but... maybe a wooden stick is the way to go. Wait, what? Oh, I see what. It's because strong attack damage was the first one that I selected in that round. There, now we can get special attack damage instead. Which again, special attack damage isn't what I specifically want, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, it seems Gnarled Wooden Stick is just the superior melee option for one-handers. And we've probably got a bunch of spear things to use. Oh yeah, we sure do. So the question is, do I want to make Rauru better? Or do I want to see if I can find a good spear bonus thing? Okay, recover percentage of damage dealt is what Cadlin already had. And this is barely any stronger. That's... I feel like I have wasted my materials. Oh well. Well, good news. Kia doesn't specifically have to go to any missions now. So that mission that we've got up there, Rafika has to go on. He has to do 2 perfect dodges, and that's all. What enemies we got there? We have got an Ice Hinox, which I think means we want to bring Calamo, as well as Boss Bokoblins and Moblins. Calamo, yep, he wants to beat a Hinox. So yeah, let's do Rafika and Calamo.
Time to rest my wings.
I'll show you what a Korra can do.
Glad to see you're willing to fight.
Calamo has to get the last hit on the Ice Hinox.
I'm setting out.
Rafika just has to get 2 perfect dodges during this mission. Okay, that seems like an actually pretty decent move. Looks like it might be decent for breaking weak points too.
for this? Seems victory is mine.
Okay, onward. And we're at the Hinox already.
Okay.
Alright, there's one Flurry Rush. Just need to get one more, and then Ravka is done being controlled for this mission. We defeated Kia's Lizalfos for her. And there's the perfect dodge as Ravka. So it is super easy to get element chains when you have Ravka give someone the buff with the sync attack. So that's nice. Pure Zonite Steel is new.
An impressive return, even for me.
Okay, we got a second press on his C3.
I'll not squander this gift.
I wish we had something other than bonus hearts to assign to our tracker, but might as well assign the thing that gives 2 bonus hearts.
Hey.
Considering we basically always need more wild berries, and this is the most reliable source of them. Might as well grab those. Oh, we can bring 4 characters here. Got an electric moblin and a boss bokoblin. Calamo's the only one who could theoretically need anything to do, really. Lightning clad weak gauges, sync strike between Calamo and Ronza, so maybe we bring those 2. Ronza needs fuse attacks, so that's easy. So yeah, Calamo and Ronza, and then we can bring. Actually, no, not Calmo and Raza. I want to do these because we've got a mission that Artie is forced to go on later. And while we can bring one other character with her, I'd rather see if I can get both of these in one go. And then on the mission with Artie, maybe we'll be able to do something that she specifically needs more interestingly or whatever. More efficiently. That's the word. So not Calmo and Radza. Okay, so we are going to bring Artie, Zelda, Rauru. We could bring Night Construct and have him do another fuse attack. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Artie, Zelda, Rauru, and... Oops. Artie, Zelda, Rauru, and Night Construct.
Best not to fight on an empty stomach.
My presence alone ensures victory.
By my duty as king, I will see us prevail.
Looking forward to this.
And then we need to make sure that our sync gauge charge rate gets increased, because we need 2 sync attacks to happen.
This seems quite comfortable.
To battle!
Guard, I've been enjoying this game a decent amount. Is it perfect? No. It's a pretty good Hyrule Warriors. Wish I didn't miss that switch prompt.
I'll see it through.
Just having Zelda attack things while near other characters to build up this sync gauge. We don't need to specifically go for the electric moblin just yet. In fact, let's have her go play with Rauru, who is apparently content to just hang out right where he started. Because Rauru also needs to build up sync gauge. Zelda's got her sync gauge full. Rauru is almost there. Okay. And apparently Night Construct is the only one who is interested in going for the actual enemy. Oh, looks like Zelda kind of wants to. Rauru, please do go over there. Artie, please do go over there.
Artie!
It shall be done.
Zelda, without question.
That felt strong. Probably would have felt stronger if it wasn't an electric attack on an electric enemy, but such is life. And we have got our Sync Strike with Rauru lined up.
With my aid. Artie! With pleasure.
My soul burns.
That attack sure is not as impressive when it doesn't get its bespoke camera angles. I think the most impressive part of this game so far is they've managed to resist making it non-canon. At least so far. Will they make it non-canon going forward? Possibly. But they didn't make it non-canon basically immediately like they did in Age of Calamity. We can still dream that this might remain canon for its whole run. So, what does Artie want now? To specifically herself defeat 300 enemies, including 50 Lizalfos, and exploit 2 weaknesses. So, we can do that. And so, what enemies do we have on that mission? We've got a Lionel and a Moblin and Gyptos. And Lizalfos and Bokoblins. Does anyone need any of those things? Kia does, but she doesn't need to specifically be there for them. Maybe we do Kino? Or maybe we do one of these two. Who's closer to being done? Ron's is at 44%, Shalani's at 40%. So let's do Artie and Shalani.
Fine time to prepare before we move on.
No one fights like a Gerudo.
Ready, are you? Good.
Why have I not given her a seal affinity thing? Was I stupid when I upgraded her weapon? Maybe. So Artie needs to beat a bunch of things. Sholani, I believe, needs to use fuse attacks and do weak point smashes. Let's just confirm. Yes, Sholani needs to do 2 fuse attacks that don't need to do anything else. They just need to be used. And 3 weak point smashes. Whereas Artie needs to specifically defeat a bunch of different types of enemies. Not to mention numbers of enemies in general. And she also needs to exploit weaknesses.
Not finished. Artie!
Simple enough. Show no fear.
At once. Artie!
Simple enough.
Why there are so many Lizalfos? Because Artie specifically needed them. Honestly, that's basically cheating.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Move
at once.
And let's just use another fuse attack.
Over. Artie.
Good job, Sholani, you did it. Shame we're not going to get to exploit that many weak point openings. Then again, this Lionel might take 2 weak point strikes to actually bring down, so maybe. Smash. If we can get one more weak point smash before it dies, then Sholani will be done with her current round of things. If we play as Sholani, it'll take less damage. Sholani does not quite have the same damage output as Artie. And there we go.
Step aside.
So Artie still needs to beat up 100 more enemies, but we got everything else we came here to do. Now Ronza can actually do fuse attacks. It wants us to get Shalani a bonus heart. Okay, fine.
It seems I've improved. Looking forward to trying this out.
We've nearly liberated the whole Gerudo Desert. I wish this guy had more of a rotating stock of enemy parts, instead of always the same ones. I wish this guy had more than 5 of everything every time. Okay, so we can bring anyone here. Zelda wants a stone talus, so we will bring her. Hey, we need winter wing butterflies for something. So yeah, Zelda wants a stone talus. And there's boss moblins and moblins. What does Shalani want now? Things that she doesn't have to be around for. Okay. So we gotta bring someone beyond just Zelda. We could do Artie just to get more towards that 300 enemies. Or we could do Kino. He needs basically the same stuff that Shalani did. Or we can bring Ronza, who can even more easily get her thing done. Let's bring Kino. Zelda and Kino.
The perfect chance to sharpen my blade.
I'll do all that I can.
I trust you'll have my back.
Ready to take the field.
Ready for battle, soldier.
We enter the fray.
Already forgotten what Kino needed. I think it's use fuse attacks and do weak point smashes. Yep, fuse attacks and weak point smashes. Okay. Point smash is done. Yeah, let's use this fuse attack, and there we go. Kino is done doing things for this mission. As soon as this fuse attack is over.
Zelda, my turn then. By my power. Me too. Zelda, my turn then. Still here. I won't fall.
I didn't even need to use temporal counter because I was in the middle of a time-based strong attack.
Steady. Say goodbye. Zelda, my turn
And onward we go. Always nice when you find a mission with a bunch of stone, or not stone, wooden boxes. When you've got a bunch of people who want wooden boxes broken. And now we gotta beat up this stone talus. And Zelda must get the final hit.
focus. I won't fall. We strike as one. Now's my chance. How's this? I won't fail.
Me too.
Zelda, my turn then. It's all I have. You must succeed.
I'm on my way. Zelda.
My turn then. No.
And there we go. Zelda did indeed get that one. But she still needs one more stone talus, so it's not like we can celebrate just yet. wants us here. What does this get us? Is this going to be blocking, can do ice again, or whatever? No, it's regular attack finisher, does ice damage. Weird, but okay. And we definitely do not have to sell our Zonite Steel right now. Ah, that's why I wanted us to go there. Because two people wanted us to enhance things. Looks like today is going to be one of those days where we get to do 2 story missions in one stream? What? Clearly, they have been slacking on giving me new missions.
While the battle raged in the Ceres Scablands, Calamo and the Knight Construct headed for the Elma Knolls to carry out their role in the King's operation. As Raru's army battled monsters on the surface, the Knight Construct set out to strike a devastating blow to the monster strongholds in the depths, thereby eliminating the enemy and securing a new foothold, all in one fell swoop. Thus, the fate of Raru's plan hinged entirely on the Knight Construct's success.
Must be the place they were talking about. You know what to do, bud. So get in there and do it. Huh?
There's a shooting star. We need to go get the star fragment. Went and made a new hole down to the depths, huh? Is that why the depths holes didn't exist in Breath of the Wild? Because they did not get created until a fragment of the Master Sword went back in time during the prologue of Tears of the Kingdom. Lightning dodges now, huh? Yeah, we got a light. Shame these Taluses are defeated by Clink and not by Zelda. Shame those Keys were defeated by Clink and not by Pinnock. What are Gibdos doing in here? We're nowhere near the Gerudo Desert. Also, I would really rather have rockets than an ice emitter. Oh, hello. Lasers coming from? Wish I had better than level 1 rockets. Are we not going to be in sky mode anymore? I was told this was a sky mode mission game.
Blast them out of the sky.
Can't help but feel like I'd be able to dispatch this Hinox more effectively in sky mode. Nice, almost complete miss there, Calmo. Out of curiosity, what does Calmo want right now? Calmo wants to do a sync strike with Bronza and deplete 2 weak point gauges using fuse attacks, so we gotta do one more of those. It only matters when it gets fully depleted, so... Prior to the full depletion, we can still stick around doing standard attacks. Sometimes I manage to actually get a dodge or a perfect dodge off during that roll attack. Other times I don't. Fuse attack to come back. There we go. And I can't attack anymore, so that means at least this segment of this mission is done, possibly the entire mission. Looks like the entire mission.
Gotta say, it feels like we've been together for ages now. Huh? Ooh, looks like you're getting kind of scratched up there, bud. Can't say I'm surprised with how much fighting we've been doing. Hey, that's how it goes when you drag us headfirst toward every monster you catch sight of. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Wait till my brother's back in the forest, hear what we've been... Huh?
Thank you for the assistance, you two. You've done well.
That's what happens when you leave us in charge.
Right then. For now, this will make a fine base of operations.
And once we're all ready here, we'll make those monsters pay.
Strange, isn't it? How twins raised separately might end up complete opposites.
I understand now. My pride wouldn't let me admit it, but he fights for every one of us. And while I've known that deep down, it's time I finally make amends.
And we got a new section of the depths. And a bunch more things to do. But not so much in the way of actual missions, mostly just give stuff to people to unlock things.
Gotta keep getting stronger.
A newfound strength.
I won't fail my kingdom.
Upgrade to Raru's basic actions.
Seems I've room yet to grow.
Ooh. His C3 now gets a second button press. I've kind of needed or wanted something like that.
This'll come in handy. Got plenty more to go.
It seems I've improved.
Two bonus hearts for Night Construct. Oh boy. And now we've found exactly where they go on to a second row. At 20 hearts. Or each row is 20 hearts, rather. So we can probably bring anyone here.
Go wandering off, bud.
Yep, we sure can bring anyone here. There is a Talus, so Zelda is a shoo-in. What else is there? Choo-choos. Not particularly interesting. So we're bringing Zelda. We could bring Pinnock in the hopes that there's keys, but it doesn't say there are keys. Maybe Zelda and Vents? Because Vents could use some things. Wait, what does Calamo want right now? Lightning weak gauges, Sync Strike with Ronza. Yeah, those aren't happening. Not here. So, yeah, let's do Zelda.
I won't hold anything back.
Yes, I can give you.
And Vents, who needs to
Not a
use
problem.
fuse
Ready
attacks.
for battle, soldier.
I swear if there are keys here, I'm going to be so upset I
Taking
didn't
wing.
bring Pinnock.
Helping out.
Sacred light! Onward!
So that's Vents done with what he came to do.
Zelda.
My turn then.
Cool, that accomplished nothing because we were too far from them. I was thinking, oh, we can actually shoot these Octoroks attacks back at them, but no. There are keys, dang it.
Helping out. Zelda.
My turn then. Well done. So cold. This is nothing. So cold. This isn't easy. Let's try helping out. Prepare yourself. Hard-won victory.
Yeah, that should be the end of the choo-choo. Sure enough, it was.
What?
Let's go.
So now's my chance. Ready? I'm fine. This should do it.
there we go. That's Zelda done defeating Taluses. Outlander, there's a difference between hypocrisy and lack of situational awareness. Okay, Zelda needs to do perfect dodges and exploit enemy weaknesses, and also some mysterious third thing. Still need more moblins for Kia. Still need Artie to defeat more enemies. Typhon wants to hang out with both Kino and the Night Construct. Kino wants to hang out with Rauru. Kind of amazed with all the Lizalfos we've defeated since this unlocked. We haven't collected any Lizalfos talons? Maybe they only come from Lizalfos captains. Vince wants to hang out with Rafka and the Night Construct. I can't believe this, but apparently we're doing a third story mission in one stream. And Minoru must come on this one.
Just what I've been waiting for.
It's not showing us what kinds of enemies are here. But let's bring Artie, because she needs to specifically defeat enemies herself.
Good to be working with you.
Who else needed what? I really wish they would let us see the aside quests from the character selection screen, because that's when you're most going to need to be able to reference the aside quests list. So yeah, Artie. Zelda can't finish hers yet, no matter what, so not bringing her. I doubt we're gonna find Grimgara down there. But then again, we are basically in the depths below where we last fought Grimgara. At least not too far. So maybe. Rafika and Rauru both need to defeat Grimgara. That's a shame because it doesn't count for both of them even if they do it in a sync strike. It only counts for whoever you were controlling. Which means we need to defeat 2 Grimgaras. What does Ronza need? To do fuse attacks. So maybe we just do Artie, Calamo, and Ronza. And then the instant a Grimgara shows up, we become very, very sad.
can be tough when I gotta.
I've never seen a Korok fight before.
Are we doing this, or what?
I wish you luck on the battlefield.
Let's see what happens.
So adding a second butter is just as effective as adding 2 snails. And butter is renewable, even if you can only get 5 per mission. So yeah, let's just do this. Except we're going to make that special attack charge rate, because special attack charge rate matters more. And let's go with extra material instead of XP, because XP can be bought with money.
I barely recognize it now. We're off!
Raru's army successfully purged the Ceres scablands above the surface, while the Night Construct claimed hold of the enemy lairs located in the depths below. United as a single front once more, the group repurposed a captured outpost as their forward base of operations, and proceeded to eliminate any foes that dared remain in the surrounding areas. As they made to depart their newly established command post, Minoru pulled Rauru and Zelda aside and proceeded to share her findings regarding the Night Construct.
What you see before you is my analysis of our knightly companion. It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has somehow influenced the construct's inherent nature. If you're correct in your assumption, then that very power is indeed the sword that seals the darkness.
So then, that means...
These constructs are different. They bear a will of sorts, a mind even. If imbued with light, that mind will strive to conquer evil, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction. Our knight is no different in this.
That explains it then. But I have to wonder, what about the other one?
I have felt something familiar about it. A strong evil. Owing most likely to Ganondorf and his foul gloom.
In our ancestors' time, these constructs were weapons, deadly armaments, able to house their Zonai power. But before they knew it, they'd lost control of their creations. The constructs went berserk, bringing a tragic end to Zonai civilization. At least that's what I've gathered, based on the conclusions of my research, and from what few records managed to survive.
If the core is the key, and its power determines their actions, then perhaps our ancestors had more to do with their own downfall than we previously thought.
The soldiers are ready at any time, Your Majesty. We deploy on your command.
Then let us focus for now on the battle to come.
Now then.
Something that has occurred to me. We have not yet seen Zelda obtain the busted Master Sword. that we know she's going to have to get before certain events in Tears of the Kingdom can actually happen. So, like... why hasn't that happened yet? I guess because we haven't been back to Hyrule Castle, but shouldn't that have happened before Sonia got murked?
Try harder.
Like more materials, we like hidden chests, we like no things. There's no Koroks down here, apparently. Which I suppose makes some sense, given that we're in the depths. Not exactly a good place for Koroks.
I've got all the energy in the world.
I'm with you.
Calmo is quite good at inflicting burning with just his standard attacks. And Calmo specifically just needed to do a sync strike with Bronza, right? Yeah.
It's over. Now be gone. A challenge over. I expect great things.
Bronza needs to use 2 fuse attacks, though she doesn't need to use them specifically on anything. Oh boy, another flux construct. Oh, we're just gonna play as a flux construct for a bit then. Okay. Well, that's certainly something. And surely the flux construct will not become grimmed up. Oh, indeed it won't. It's just gonna explode. Neat.
Excellent.
Suddenly, much more map.
Go forward. Into the fray.
And now there's gloom all over.
What?
Yes.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to tell Calamo to specifically follow Ronza. We are playing as Ron. Ah, dang it! There's things that we needed to defeat on other characters. Specifically playing as Ronza because it is faster to build up Sync Strike charge by playing as a character.
Ready to wreak havoc.
Calamo, where are you? There he is.
Assistance, not in death. Ready for this? Heads up.
Fight, too. No holding back. Yes!
Oh, we've got a beam emitter now.
Take that! See ya!
Artie's here because she needed to just get KOs, I think it was. And now Artie's got her KOs. I was about to ask how he got his weapon back after he tried throwing it at us, but then I remembered we gave it back to him.
I'll handle this. You'll be just fine.
Kind of unpleasant, swapping to a character only to discover that they're just standing in gloom.
What?
So apparently standing in gloom is totally fine. Oh good, we got our Lizalfos talons. So Calamo's gotten everything that we can specifically choose to do with him. And Ronza is also done with the things that she can do here. So everyone, except for Minoru, has finished what they came for. And we've gotten over 800 KOs in this mission, which is nice. Yeah, since I guess Minoru is the only one who hasn't done what she came for. We gotta try and get perfect dodges with her.
I'm all right.
There's one perfect dodge.
Down with you. The end has come. No surrender.
It looks like we're not getting the perfect dodge against this one. Unless...
I'm all right. Too close. Not
Dang
yet.
it.
Surely not.
Hey, there we go.
Overcome.
So now that everyone has done everything they came for, it's time to just play as whoever we feel like. And I feel like Artie because Artie feels good. I'm sure Minoru does have great things going for her and all that. She just doesn't feel like her kit is great as it is right now. I'll say again, that Sync Strike feels really strong. Like, in terms of actual damage output, it might not be that much better than anything else. But the way they make it rumble and shake the screen and all the visuals going on, it feels really strong. Which is exactly what you'll want in a game like this. You'll want to feel strong. Feeling strong is arguably better than being strong. Oh no.
That can be arranged. It's over.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too. Find you in my heart, thought you'd never ask.
Surely someone is available for a Sync Strike.
I'm not just a traveler. I can fight too. Take over for me. Thought you'd never ask. Out of my way.
Where is everyone? Guess we've only got the characters we brought here.
I gotcha.
Yeah, the other characters who showed up just to be part of the mission just aren't here for the boss fight, huh? Oh, hi, Phantom Ganon. I will say, Bloom Hands are a lot simpler to deal with in this game than they were in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna have Hardy do the weak point smash because she, I believe, is the strongest of the characters that we've brought.
Down with you. I trust in you. Artie.
Simple enough. My soul burns. You're mine. The rhyme shall ever prevail.
So surely Zelda or Minoru will have their or both of them will have their thing unlocked. And it'll be like, hey, you should beat Phantom Ganon with this character. Maybe I should have done it as Minoru for this mission. Maybe it would have counted, but probably not.
That was a tough fight back there. But I always knew victory for King Ralph.
Aren't you going to join the festivities, Ardy?
Or are you denying yourself celebration until Ganondorf is slain? Ardy, you've accomplished much in our time together. If you refuse to recognize that, your soldiers will surely do the same.
You see through me. Cutting down the Demon King is my first and only aim. Although, you do have a point. I must be the chief that my people need.
Zelda, regarding the Knight Construct's core, you mentioned that it's a shard of your Master Sword, correct?
Yes.
It's incredible the power a mere fragment can contain. Yet the swordsman, Link you said, wielded it for good, defended Hyrule with the sacred blade in hand. It would seem he's a powerful ally indeed.
He is. Link's name is known far and wide, back in my own time. He's the greatest hero Hyrule has. Oh,
I have to say, we never would have got through this without you.
Seems he's made some friends.
yes. Everyone looks to be very fond of him.
You know, I bet people will be telling stories of him for years to come.
Or never.
Maybe even in your era, Lady Zelda.
So he's chosen to share the secret stones. The utter coward. Afraid to face me on his own, is he?
Oh no, Dark Clink is getting a power-up. Thing's not even going to be a construct much longer. Soon it's just going to be a mass of dark energy. So, from what we know about the Zelda franchise, surely there must be a Link in this era. Because there's always a Link when there is a Zelda and a Ganondorf. So this era must have a Link of its own, who will get this era's Master Sword, surely, because there's still this era's Master Sword has to be here, right? So, like, when are we going to get old-timey Link with old-timey Master Sword?
Now that's how you do it.
Nah, Outlander, there is zero chance it's Calamo because Calamo acts like too much of a coward, and the thing that defines Link is courage. Okay, Zelda still doesn't want to tell us what she wants. And same with Minoru. Okay, so they don't want to do Phantom Ganon. At least there's that. Already wants to do perfect dodges and question mark. Yeah, Outlander, Wind Waker Link exists, and sure, he seems reluctant to do things, but he still chooses to go and do things himself. Calamo acts like he's being dragged along for it, whereas Wind Waker Link at least has a little bit more agency to it. Like, he makes choices. Wow, we get so much choice in who to bring on this mission. Specifically these two characters and nobody else. So what does Calamo want? Lightning-clad weak point gauges, and Rafika wants Grimgara, so neither one of them gets anything they want out of that mission. Neither one of those two gets anything they want out of that mission because Night Construct doesn't want anything. I spy a lightning-clad weak point gauge here. So that'll at least be something, and looks like we can bring any 4 characters we want there. What enemies? Sludge-like, I assume? Boss Bokoblin, some Moblins, and there's Alphos. Does anyone want any specific enemies that aren't just the big bosses? Kino wants to fight Bokoblins and Lizalfa, so we'll bring Kino. And if we're bringing Kino, then that means we should also bring someone. Someone wanted to do things with Kino. Typhon did, I think. Yeah, Typhon wants to hang out with Kino and the Night Construct. So maybe we bring those 3. And then Artie for some perfect dodges?
Let me handle the prep. I never do know what to make of it.
Heading out, are we?
I wish you luck on the battlefield.
Onward!
And we need sync strikes. So let's just do the classic.
Enter the fray.
Brave folks of the highway.
On my way.
Coming to a mucky map without a Zora is not ideal. But it was Typhon who wanted to do the Sing Strings. So, Kino, I need you to hang out with Typhon. And Night Construct, you also need to hang out with Typhon. So that's their Sync Strike. Now we need a Sync Strike with Typhon and Night Construct.
That was some thrill.
Night Construct is almost done. Kind of hoping that one of the other one of the other allies, Typhon, I guess, would be near Artie here so that we could get the sync gauge built up nice and easy. But alas. Kino just needs to get a bunch of kills, so let's have him do that. So he's got his bokoblins. What else did Kino need? The Zolfos. I don't believe those are here. Kind of hoping that Typhon gives us one of give me sync gauge prompts, but no, it's freaking Artie who gets it.
Take it from here. All right. Hope you're ready.
The weak point smashes Typhon, hoping that he gets a little bit more sync built up. He needs to do sync strike with Night Construct. And we've got one built up, and there's Night Construct. There we go. I don't know what Night Construct has against facing the actual enemy that we are fighting during the sync strikes, but he sure doesn't like facing the actual enemy that we're fighting during the sync strikes. Oh, there was one Lizalfos here, apparently. Okay, so there's another one where we can bring 4 characters of our choosing. I didn't do the perfect dodges as Artie. Oh well. So supplies RedmondStreams to camp. And 3 bottles of Goron Spice. Sholani now wants to do a sync strike with Artie. So let's defend this.
Some stretches wouldn't hurt.
So we've got Artie. Let's bring Sholani.
I won't fail you.
Let's watch each other's backs, okay?
Kino for any Lizalfos that we find.
Watch each other's backs, okay?
And then we'll bring Kia just to help us deal with them. Or no, let's bring Pinnock in case there are keys.
I shall never know defeat.
Ready, are you? Good.
Let me see.
Do I not have any Goron Spice? Where's my Goron Spice? Did I use all my Goron Spice? Oh, there's a fix to that. And it's just enough Goron Spice. Might as well buy some butter while we're in a buying things mood. Might as well buy his entire stock. As far as I'm aware, these things don't come from anywhere else.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay, now for this defense mission, which is going to be the last mission that I do on stream today. Mainly because I don't have time to do anything else, and I want to do some repeat quests just to get some aside missions done between streams. You'd think that Endura Shrooms would be allowed to give us increased movement speed, because that's, you know, stamina. But no. And looks like if we want to get a decent amount of movement speed, Luminous Stone is our only option.
My storm shall rage on!
Okay, so who needs what again? Artie needs perfect dodges. Kino needs Lizalfos. As well as a Sync Strike with Rauru. Oops, I should have brought Rauru instead of Pinnock. Oh well. Actually, I can still fix that. But then again, I would lose the stuff I supplied to camp. Whatever. So, Shalani needs to do a Sync Strike with Artie. So, let's make sure Shalani follows Artie. There are keys.
Best of luck.
I've made a good choice. I just need this guy to get the heck out of here. Untarget the Hinox. Let me out. Artie, don't you dare. How dare you?
Would you? Going in.
Well, my choice could have been better.
We can do this. No more waiting.
Press on.
Sorry, you lived? Always one perfect dodge. Kick out. And there's our Sync Strike with Shalani. Lizalfos. Kino time.
Going in. Right, here I go!
Face me.
Shame there was only the one set of keys and we didn't get them all as the right character. At least we did accomplish some of the things we came to do. We got a Gerudo spear, but we don't have a Gerudo character who uses them, which feels weird. Then again, we've also got a Zora longsword, or a Zora greatsword, whatever. The two-handed sword Zora thing, but no Zora to use that. And now we can upgrade Kia's basic actions, make her feel even better.
That went better than I expected.
Okay, she now gets a second press of her C4. Which is one that I use a decent amount. Maybe I'll use it even more now. But that is going to be it for this stream. So thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. Hang on a sec. What's down here? What is blinking? Oh, it's telling me I should do this mission again. Yeah, no thanks. But yeah, thanks for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. I will be back on Tuesday for more Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. See you then, friends.